No way. What's going on, guys? I apologize for my voice because I am just getting over being sick, but in today's video I'm going to be buying a box of video game stuff from somebody who I already purchased a box of video game stuff from. If you guys remember, I bought a big box of video game stuff from a lady who was cleaning out her garage. She left everything on her porch and I Venmo'd her $100. Well, when I took the box home, there was a backwards compatible PlayStation 3, there was a PlayStation 2, a Nintendo GameCube with a controller, there was a bunch of Nintendo GameCube games, including the Gale of Darkness Pokemon game, which is like $200, and there was a ton of other stuff. So after the transaction, she sent me a message and she basically was saying, thank you so much for taking all of my old junk. She's been having trouble decluttering her house because there's just so much stuff lying around and she doesn't want any of it. She said she's gonna be moving in a few months as well, so she just wants everything out of the house. She also asked if she could have my number because she said that she was certain that there was more video game stuff down in her basement. She just had to find it. She insisted that she wanted to give everything to me for free. She does not want to carry anything to this new house. I said that's really awesome, but I insisted that I would pay her some money. So we settled on a price of $60. She said that was perfect and she would let me know once she found everything in the basement. Well, a few days ago, she messaged me and she said that she found everything and she has it all in a box ready to go and it's ready for me to pick up. So that's what we're gonna do today. Really quickly, I just wanted to talk about the importance of networking. Whether you're a reseller, a collector, an enthusiast, a business owner, whatever it may be, it is extremely important to network because that is the best way to find good stuff because it's coming straight from the source. For example, let's say you go to a garage sale and you ask the seller, do you have this specific item that I am looking for? And then they tell you, unfortunately, no, I do not, but I do think that my brother may have some of those, or my friend may have some of those, or my neighbor actually has some of those. Can I take your number down and give it to them so they can contact you? Always tell them yes. My philosophy is that the more people you give your phone number to relating to items that you're looking for, the higher chance that you're gonna find something really good that somebody pulled from their basement or their attic that they're looking to sell. That stuff does not go out at garage sales. That stuff is stored away in somebody's basement, somebody's attic. That is the good stuff. That is the rare stuff, the expensive stuff, the stuff that has the highest collectability. That stuff won't go out at a garage sale. You have to go out and be persistent. You have to gain connections. You have to find that stuff yourself because it is not going to fall into your lap. I have been using this technique for a while now, and as you can see from some of the finds in my videos, it works extremely well. It is very effective. It's not only effective for resellers, but it's very effective for collectors as well. If you are going to Facebook Marketplace or garage sales and you're looking for a niche item that you collect, this technique is great for you because you are going straight to the source and you are not paying full retail for the items that you're looking for. I remember one time at a garage sale, I was asking a seller if she had any Pokemon cards lying around that she'd consider selling, and unfortunately she said no, but there was a customer at the sale who overheard our conversation, and she pulled me to the side and she said, hey, I overheard that you're looking for some Pokemon cards. I have 4 binders worth. Are you interested? And I was like, yeah, can you send me some pictures of what you have when you get home? And she said, yeah, I'm going home right now, so I'll send you all the pictures you want. The binders ended up having some really good stuff in there, and I think I ended up paying her like $250 for everything. And I just basically did a deal with somebody at somebody else's garage sale in front of them. It is important to network throughout your endeavors as a reseller because not only is it going to benefit you, it benefits the people around you. There is so many collectors out there that'll pay you 70 or 80% of the value of the item. So if you go to a garage sale and you find something for maybe 20% of the actual value, there is a collector out there that'll pay you cash the exact same day, 70 or 80% of the actual value, and you will be quadrupling your money on the same day for cash because these collectors are so adamant about finding this stuff that they will source to you as a reseller and they will buy all the stuff that you find in that specific category. I literally have a couple dozen collectors' names saved in my phone. I have a guy that I'll call for comic books, for vintage toys, RC cars, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Barbie, Nintendo, PlayStation, any artwork, any electronics. I literally have a ton of people that I networked with that I can use as resources so I could further be successful as a reseller. If you guys want to join my Discord for extra help, it is free. There is a ton of networking that goes on in there. There is a bunch of experienced resellers in the Discord that will answer any questions that you may have, as well as voice their opinions. So if that's something that interests you, I will leave the link for that in the description below. With all that being said, let's go pick up that big box of video game stuff that lady said that she had for us. I already Venmo'd her the $60. We are doing contactless Porch pickup again, which is good because I'm still kind of sick and I don't want to get her sick. I have no idea what to expect inside of this box. All that she told me was that there is less games than last time and there's about the same amount of consoles. So let's head over there right now and pick that stuff up. All right, so I just picked up the boxes. There was 2 boxes out there instead of 1. They're both labeled Facebook Marketplace Christopher, so they're both for me. I have no idea what's in these, so I'm super excited to search through these. I'm gonna head home right now and we're gonna pop these things open and see what we got for $60. All right, guys, so I just got home. Here is our 2 boxes right here. I took the tape off of them as well as some shipping labels because there was some addresses I didn't want you guys to see. But without further ado, let's just look through these boxes and see what we got. Okay, so this box right here is a lot lighter than this one. This one is extremely heavy, and then this one is not so much. I can kind of see what's poking through here. And right off the bat, we have a Dreamcast console. That is awesome. There is no game inside. It looks like it's in decent condition. It is a little bit dirty, but that's awesome. Hopefully the cables are inside so we can test it, as well as some Dreamcast games, because Dreamcast games are very expensive nowadays. There is also a controller, Dreamcast controller with VMU, the virtual memory unit. I always thought those were stupid, but I guess they were state of the art at the time. But we have a Dreamcast controller and a console. There's a PlayStation 4 VR set. That is insane. PlayStation 4 VR set. It is really dusty. It also has the headphones attachment. Looks like it's in decent condition. I just have to test it, make sure it works. Looks like all of the connections as well are down there. There's also some motion controls, and it looks like the processor unit. Yeah, this is for the VR2. This is a processor unit. There's a sensor. I don't know what this is. I think this holds the sensor. There is a smoke gray PlayStation 2 controller. That is really cool. You don't see these a lot. At the bottom of the box, we have 2 games. We have UFC 2009 and Modern Warfare 3 is inside. And then we got Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem for the GameCube. And there's no manual on that guy. So I would say that first box is roughly around $250 of value. That Dreamcast and a controller can probably go for $100, and we have that VR set which probably can go for $100 with the processor unit, and then that PS2 smoke gray controller is about $20, and then a few other odds and ends, maybe $250 for the first box. So let's take a look at the second box. So this is where the majority of the stuff is going to be, I'm assuming, because this thing is extremely heavy. There's probably a console or 2 in here, and it's probably something big and bulky like an original Xbox. But let's take a look what's inside. Right off the bat, we got some games. We have a Spider-Man game. I'm just going to put these all to the side, and I'm going to check a little bit later if all of the games are inside each case. Got Madden 07. Got Sonic the Hedgehog for the PlayStation 3. We got COD World at War. Infamous. World Poker Tour, Payday 2, and we got Deadpool, baseball. We got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2X for the Xbox. Never seen that actually. Got some GameCube games. We got Rocky, Hitman 2, another GameCube game. We got Shark Tale, another GameCube game, Nicktoons Unite, COD Advanced Warfare for the PlayStation 3. We got NHL Hits 2002. I just bought this on GameCube. This game is extremely good. If you like hockey games, pick up NHL Hits 2002. We got Red Dead Redemption. Lastly, we got Starsky and Hutch. So as I assumed, there is a big honkin' heavy Xbox at the bottom. Those original Xboxes are just freaking heavy. There is another PlayStation 2 controller. This looks like a power brick for like a Xbox Kinect. There is another motion control, but it's busted. I think it's busted. There's some other various wires. Looks like it's part of a headset for the original Xbox. Or for the Xbox 360, I think. There's an original Xbox controller. There's another Dreamcast controller, and there is an NES system. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Let's see if there's a game inside. Nothing. It's clean in there. This is a super clean console. Wow. No yellowing or anything. A little bit of dirt and dust on top. Stickers kind of coming off on the back. Yeah, that is super clean. So we got an NES console. We got a few controllers. Some other cables. Various cables and stuff like that. And we have this original Xbox. This thing is so heavy. Holding it up with one hand. Original Xbox. We're gonna see if this guy works. These usually don't work. Every time that I find them, I pray that they work, because usually these things are busted just because various different reasons. Clock capacitor, disk drive, garbage. But yeah, original Xbox. We got the NES. We got the Dreamcast and a PlayStation 4 VR set. We got some miscellaneous stuff. It's a pretty good box too. I'm gonna take a look at these games and I'm gonna see if all of the games are in the cases. All right, so I just got done checking all of the cases, and luckily all of the games are inside, but there was a few that were missing some manuals. I think the most expensive game out of all of them is gonna be that Deadpool game for the PlayStation 3. It's going for about 20 bucks, but this whole entire box, I would say, is worth another $200 of estimated value. So the first box we have about $250, and then we have $200. In total, it's gonna be about $450 of estimated profit before our cost of goods, our fees, and our shipping. When we put those three into consideration, which is roughly about $150 total, we are looking at $300 of estimated profit from these two boxes. That's gonna do it for today's video. Remember, if you are interested in joining my Discord, it is free. I'm gonna leave the link for that in the description below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.